Welcome to whatever we call this in the end.
Wow.
I am Brad.
I am Lucas.
I'm Karl. I'm off camera today.
Carl's off camera. Let's talk about that.
So I'm getting mad pissed.
It's nice being off camera. You don't have to worry about you can slouch and no one really notices. I have to feel like I've got.
Normally I'm naked.
Right.
What's going on?
The amount of times I've seen Lucas's just like shaft just on display.
I mean, it's
He
what
puts
happens.
the mic on. Anyway, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yes, Pokemon.
So as you can just tell from T-shirt choice, I'm into Pokemon. Brad was into Pokemon.
I thought you were going to say I'm into Pokemon. Brad's into sex and cameras.
Well, I wasn't going there.
that not
But
how this
Brad
video-
is into sex and cameras. Hit him up
Is that
with
not
you.
how this video's ending? I thought it was going to the OnlyFans part of the thing.
Just open up the anus.
Join
Yeah.
the Patreon for the OnlyFans content.
Well, isn't that for the Patreon content?
Well, no,
They'd have to join the OnlyFans for the OnlyFans.
No, you have to get to the
content.
Patreon to get access to the OnlyFans.
The link for the OnlyFans, so they subscribe to the Patreon to get a link to the OnlyFans, so then find the OnlyFans and subscribe to that.
Yes.
So what's
Do
the
it.
gimmick for today's video, guys? Because you've kind of gone wildly off topic.
Immediately.
Yes.
So I know Pokemon quite well, and Brad knows Pokemon-ish.
I am entry-level Pokemon man. I don't know as much about Pokemon as Lucas. So Carl's going to throw out some Pokemon names. And the aim of the game, well, yeah, it's not really a game, it's just sort of a fun discussion, is that I'm going to try and figure out what these Pokemon are from the names. Now, there's a chance I may have heard of some of them, but I
Maybe,
doubt
yeah.
I could describe them.
First things first, though, we need to clarify. Brad, to which Pokemon game have you played? What was
So-
the last one you played, like in its entirety?
The last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Pearl, but I only really remember the first two generations.
Okay.
And then there's bits and pieces of the later ones. And I also played Pokemon Go, but I caught them. They may as well have just been like fucking crisp packets. Like I don't know.
Were you walking around just picking up crisp packets off the floor?
That's my fun.
Just grinding Pidgeys into like candy.
Into candy.
Like, I just caught things, and it was like you've caught a insert name here. I don't know what it is.
And then for anyone that doesn't know, I play a lot of Pokemon. Every game I've got hundreds of, if not thousands of hours in, so I will be ashamed to not know these Pokemon.
Yeah.
I just want to point out this camera is set up for Karl, which is why we're halfway up the screen.
I was about to say, yeah, there's a lot of headroom on there. I can
Hello!
zoom
There's
in.
a lot of room for the green screen.
No, I can zoom in. There we go.
I was going to say there's a lot of room for Lucas to put, or whoever edits
Oh,
to
yeah.
put the Pokemon in the background.
Exactly,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll zoom back
Yeah.
out then. There we go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a picture of a Pokemon that is like from the games, and I want you to see, Brad, if you can tell me what its name is.
Oh, wait, we're doing it that way. I thought we were doing the name.
We'll
and
do a
then
bit of both.
Yeah,
Do a bit of both.
we mix it up. I can tell you the
Okay.
names of some and then the picture of some. I want to show you a picture
All right.
of like what might be
It's
mine.
a
And,
charjabug.
no. It's mine and Lucas's least favourite Pokemon, I feel. So, Brad, what's that Pokemon?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the name of it. What's that Pokemon?
It looks like a Hulk genie.
Okay,
So,
you're close.
Genulk.
You are correct in the sense that it's a genie.
Right. Frog genie.
It is a group of
Freeney.
genies.
Yeah.
Freeney.
There's 3 of these.
There's 4 of those.
Is it
4
legendary?
now. Fucking hell.
No,
It's-
no,
of
there's
course it's
5
legendary.
of them now.
Fuck's
There
sake.
was 4 of them.
Fuck's sake, Pokemon.
So I bet they start with Jean.
No.
Nope.
Jean Grey.
No.
Cloud Master.
Nope.
Lord of the
Remember
Wham-
that a lot of the etymology doesn't come from English.
Yes.
Robin Williams. I don't know what the Japanese for
Okay.
genie is.
So, well, why not?
and
so,
there's
okay.
Jin. That's
So it is
like
a-
the origin.
It's a wind genie.
Weenie.
Can you think of any other words for like the elements?
Air.
Think like wind-based phenomenon. That is quite dangerous.
Hurricane.
Close. Think like more localized, like smaller but still as destructive over us.
Well,
Tornado.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
close.
So that's the first half.
And what would you say? Like
But not
we don't-
tornado.
Tornagini.
we're basically playing like Pokemon charades here.
Tornagin.
No. Like you get. Let's think. You and Lucas right now. How would you describe
Best buddies. Tornade being recorded for a video.
We should
What's-
just give it to him.
What's two for Spanish? Spanish for 2.
Dos.
Yeah. So combine those.
Tornadoes.
Done. Yes.
Wait, so it's just a plural of tornado?
Tornadoes.
There's Thunderous, Landorus, Tornadus. What are the other ones called?
Fucking hell, mate.
Hurricanus?
No.
What?
Recently, Enamorous, which is the love one. Not even an element anymore.
So they're just picking words and adding us to the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. But are you ready for a new one? This is like
Dickus.
this is a bit easier.
Biggest Dickus.
So this is like
Alright.
this is one of many Pikachu clones. So every new game has the Pikachu clone.
Oh, I know a few of these.
Okay, so we have one of
Well,
them
I know.
here. Which one's that?
That's Minun.
Oh, straight away!
I
He's just
know
on
that
it.
one.
Okay.
Minun, but yeah, we'll give you that one.
What? It's...
You know what? Let's
You got
keep-
it right. Well done.
Let's keep this going though. Let's go on to another one. This is another Pikachu clone.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
It won a world championship.
It did, yeah. This
Hmm.
like very famously tanked a Draco Meteor from a Salamence.
Got boosted Draco Meteor. Yeah.
So I'm looking at what appears to be some kind of squirrel.
Yes.
So Squirrelectric.
You are miles off.
Although that isn't a bad name, Squirrelectric.
Squirrelectric's a good one,
It was an electric squirrel. You're not bad off. Like
but it's not.
it's
that.
miles away from what it is.
Electrol.
Okay, so I'm gonna reveal.
Bambi.
Gonna reveal the name of this one. 'Cause you're never gonna get.
Yeah, okay, it's quite difficult.
This one's called Pachirisu.
I know that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it won a world championship. It's famous.
It tanked like a Draco Meteor. And yo, we'll stick to the theme of like, the random Pikachu clones. What's this one?
It looks like a flying squirrel.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
a flying squirrel.
So it's another squirrel
Flying
Pokemon.
Squirrel trick.
That's it. You're not going to get this one either, but does it not make you sad that just every generation has to have they have what? The Pidgey equivalent, the Rattata equivalent, and then the Pikachu clone?
it's-
That's worse than Pikachu in every sense,
The
and you
thing
don't
is,
fucking use it.
Amolga's cute as fuck.
It's cute.
That's
But,
Amolga.
Among Us.
Amalga.
Amalga.
but
Amolga.
that's the thing, it's completely useless competitively compared to Pikachu.
Amolga.
Yes.
Emolga.
That's a horrible name for a cute
Yeah,
creature.
it is.
We have my favourite Pokemon, Brad. Let's see if you can guess this one.
What's it got on his body?
It looks like a submarine.
What's it got on his body?
On its body.
What is attached to his body?
So I contend that this is
butterfly wings.
the worst
No,
Pokemon in the
what's it
entire
got on his
game.
body?
A fin.
Yeah.
Findus. Findisk.
It's not Findos. Not every Pokemon ends with DOS.
How do you describe an extremely long length of time?
Infinite.
You've gone bold with that.
I have.
one.
Eons.
Yes. So,
Theon.
so-
Theon Greyjoy.
No. So you had Finn.
Finion.
Yeah.
Finion.
Yeah. I contend that Finneon is the worst Pokemon. And every time someone says, "I want it to be a
Wait,
full
why have they
Pokedex,"
used Eon as the end of that when that's supposed to be like the Jolteon and Flareon and all that kind of stuff?
Because that's one of the evolutions.
no, it's not. Don't do that.
Pokemon's come a long way since I played.
But that's the thing of that Pokemon. I think is when people say, "Oh, I want the full Dex." Who the fuck likes Finneon?
Somebody out there's favourite Pokemon is Finneon.
And then they suck.
You're
fuck-
insulting them, right? They're watching this and they're in tears.
They suck ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Get a
Yeah.
better
Poor
Pokemon.
little Findos.
Carl,
Yeah.
get to some names. Let Brad visualise some names for us.
Okay. Well, you meant.
I mean, some of the names have nothing to do with the Pokemon.
Well, you
Yeah, but
mentioned-
that's what's fun is you're going to imagine something nothing to do. Can you tell me what a charjabug is?
What?
Charjabug.
Charjabug.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Is that a
charjabug.
No, what we should do is we should describe it to tell him what it it is.
No, I want Brad to describe to me what charjabug might
Is that
look
is
like.
it a Pokemon?
It's a Pokemon.
Do you know what I could do then? I can
I
tell
guess
him.
a beetle that's electric.
No,
What
do you know
does
what?
it look like?
Do you know what I'll do? I'll tell him
I'm
the name of
picturing.
it.
Oh, so okay, imagine a plug, right, with 3 prongs coming out the top.
Okay.
It's got legs
Okay.
and it's got a really happy face. It's like Thomas the Tank Engine face on the front.
Oh, dear.
So just imagine Thomas the Tank Engine, but it's a plug and it's tiny and electric. How close am I?
You're
Is it
somewhat
like
close.
50-50?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, that thing! I had to put that in the
It's a little bus.
Charjabug.
in the wallpaper I made.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking here
It's
is
like a bus, isn't it?
if I
Yeah.
tell him the name of the Pokemon,
And
tell him
it's-
what type it is.
His shiny one is red, so it's like a
A
little,
little
red
double decker bus. Because Joe Charjabug is like the battery Pokemon.
Yes.
So if I tell him the name and tell him what Pokemon it is, Sinistea,
Sinistea is.
and that is known
Sounds
as.
like a ghost Pokemon.
Have it here. It's known as the Black Tea Pokemon.
Black tea.
The,
Yes.
As in the drink.
the Black Tea Pokemon.
Black
Yes.
tea Pokemon.
Alright, so
It's a ghost type.
we have a tea bag. It's a square tea bag.
Okay.
And it's got tea inside it, but instead of tea, it's like tar. And it's got like really evil eyes on the front and like huge bat wings that come out of the back.
Okay.
These gigantic bat wings. And what it does is that to attack is it basically teabags people. It dips
Oh,
itself
no.
onto them.
Yeah,
But
I
if
think
it goes in water first, so if it's raining, it's actually more powerful.
you might have thought about this too much. It's a haunted cup of tea.
It's not a Pokemon!
Shut up! Shut up, though!
Okay,
This is better than that fucking keyring one. Or the fucking ice cream cone.
The Clef Key.
How can it looks like that thing out of, what was it, Beauty and the Beast?
can you tell me what a Doublade is?
Ooh,
A
okay.
double A. It's a battery, man.
Doublade.
Doublade.
Yes. Doublade is known as the sword Pokemon.
Okay.
His name is Doublade.
Blade. Well,
Haha!
it's a really it looks like a really sexy female Pokemon, but instead of arms, it's got swords, and instead of legs, it's got swords. And it
It's
had
not
a cameo
Bayonetta.
appearance in Kingsman.
It's not Bayonetta now. It's not Sophia Butella now.
It's quite simple. It's two blades.
It's two swords.
It's a ghost Pokemon. It's possessed two swords.
But then it's two things.
Shut up. So I've got one
But I
here.
never understood how Execute was a Pokemon. It's a collection of
eggs.
eggs.
I still
eggs.
like though, like
They've all got their own faces.
Yeah.
when people complain about like designs in later gens being shit, and it's like I wish they were like in Gen 1, like a rock with arms or some eggs.
A ball of muck.
Yeah, so we have
Or a
here
bigger ball of muck.
Or
It's
Pokeball, like I mentioned
Pokeball.
earlier.
one of my favourite Pokemon from the newer gens, Clobbopus, and it's known as the Tantrum Pokemon.
Alright, so
Clobbopus.
without being daft, so Clobbopus sounds like a combination of a crab and a cat. So he's laughing already.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it's a cat, but it's got like the huge it's got the huge crab claws. And it's got crab legs as well.
Oh, you're gonna
Okay.
you're gonna see why I'm laughing
Yeah.
when you see Clobbopus.
Yeah, it's a bit more literal. Clobberpuss.
It's a clobbering octopus.
It's a boxing octopus. The boxopus.
How silly of me.
Yeah. How would you not get that?
Maractus.
Maractus. Oh, that's a good one. I do love me a bit of Maractus.
Maractus. Is it a huge cloud that the Fantastic Four fight against?
What?
Galactus.
I'm kidding.
Oh, like Galactus. Okay.
So just think.
Well,
Maractus.
So
And
Maractus.
Maractus is known
Okay.
as the cactus Pokemon.
Here we go.
Okay.
So, cactus with a sombrero maracas.
You are really close. It's a cactus that dances.
It's literally just a dancing cactus.
Dancing
I
cactus.
think I caught one of them.
So that's the Maractus. I think I fucking love Maractus.
What about Inteleon?
Oh, that's awful. That's an awful one.
Leon lion. It's a smart lion. Right. So we have a lion and it's sat at a school desk, which
No.
is part of the Pokemon.
I mean,
And on
no.
the school
You're
desk,
already like a million miles off
the
this.
school desk is an open book, and when it uses its abilities, it throws bits of paper at people,
No.
and it beats them with logic.
No.
It's a spy lizard.
That's like a Dragon Ball god.
It's a spy lizard.
It's
It's,
the
meant to
spy
be like a James Bond thing because like it was
Eon.
Generation 8.
Intel Eon.
Generation 8 was UK based, so it's like a James Bond reference.
And that was the best they got.
That was the best they got.
Best they got, yeah. Like, this is probably the easiest one for you. Frostmoth, and it's known as the Frost Moth Pokemon. What is Frostmoth?
Is it an icy moth?
It is an icy moth, bro. There it is, look. It's an icy moth. That's it. Some of them are really easy, and some of them are just like, fuck you.
Try it with a Grookey.
Grookey. Ooh.
Grookey.
Grookey.
And it's known as the Chimp Pokemon. So that kind of gives away what it is.
Is it a chimp? But it's got wheels for feet.
The wheels? Where did the wheels come from?
I just wanted to make it not just. If I just said a chimp, that's a boring guess. If it had wheels, you'd be impressed.
It doesn't have wheels. It's just a little chimp with a stick. Just a little chimp with a stick. It's kind of adorable though.
Okay, a bit harder one. One that you're not going to get. Dhelmise.
Oh,
Dhelmise.
Dhelmise.
Is it a dog? Dalmatian. It's
Dhelmise.
dead.
I'll tell you.
Demise,
It's
dog.
Dhelmise. It's known as the Sea Creeper Pokemon.
Is it an anemone?
It is not.
No.
Is it a manta ray?
No.
It's a ghost type Pokemon, and the gimmick with ghost type Pokemon is that they are a possessed object of some kind.
Yeah.
What was it called again?
Dhelmise.
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 Del and mice. It's a computer.
Oh, that's good. It's not. It is a haunted anchor. We have another one here, Brad. Ice Q, the penguin Pokemon.
Ice Cube.
Ice
What
Cube.
a boring name.
Ice Cube. What a boring Pokemon.
Is it just a penguin?
Think about the name though. Ice Cube.
It's frozen penguin.
Nearly.
Almost.
A penguin that is inside an ice cube.
Yes, you got it exactly right. It's an ice cube penguin, and then the ice cube falls off, and it's a baby penguin.
Tell you what.
That's close.
Along that lines, Stojana.
Stojourner.
It's a sturgeon. It's a fish.
No,
Stojourner.
I'll tell you what type of Pokemon it is.
Stojourner.
So Stojourner or Stonjourner, big rock Pokemon.
Is it a big rock?
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
It's a big rock, we'll give you that
I
one.
don't know, so I've got-
So this is from Generation 8, which is the UK-based Pokemon game.
It's Stonehenge. It's
Yeah,
two
it's
rocks.
exactly. Yeah, you got it
It's
exactly. It's Stonehenge, the
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I just said 2 rocks and a rock
Yeah.
on top. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Stonehenge, the big rock
What
Pokemon.
about Barrascuda?
That's a barracuda.
Yes! He's only looking at that. His mind is now thinking like a
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah.
trainer.
I'm here. I know now.
And I really need to pee, so can we hurry this up a little bit?
One more, Carl.
Okay, one more. What are we doing?
Last one.
Oh no!
Have you wet yourself?
No, that's slide on.
Oh, Carl. Oh, it's all over the place. Oh.
It's my microphone. I think you'll pee.
Okay, tell me what Zamacenta looks like.
Zamacenta.
I'm going to be
Zamacenta.
honest. I genuinely just really need to go for a pee.
Carl has no bladder.
Zamacenta sounds like it's related to like meditation and like.
Where's the keys?
Bear in mind, it's a legendary
Keys out the
Pokemon.
office.
We begin with a lamppost.
A lamppost? Where are we getting a
Lamppost, yeah.
lamppost from?
I have no idea. We begin with a lamppost.
We begin with a lamppost.
Alright.
Were you just looking at the lights in front of our face?
I was going to say settee, but I thought you might have got that.
We start with a settee.
We start with a lamppost with a settee head. So, big lamppost, and it's got a settee for its head. I don't know. Is it cherry blossom leaves all
It's
over
a type
its body?
of animal. What type of animal is it? It's a big.
Bear.
It's a big. What type of animal is it?
It's a big.
He's not even trying, folks.
It's. What was that giving away? It's a big
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a big animal. What type of
elephant.
Animal? No. The animal itself isn't necessarily that big. I'm just saying it's a big version of that animal.
Well, how does that help me?
It doesn't. I'm not trying to help.
Here's a clue. The thing that you're
I
trying
did
to
not
guess
say it was
is
a
a
clue.
bigger version of something else.
Carl's left. It's all out the window. I didn't say it was a clue.
I assumed it was gonna be a clue because why else would you say it? Tell me it's big doesn't help.
It's got 4 legs.
So it's not an elephant and it's not a
No.
lamppost.
What's this one?
We're narrowing it down.
This is Zamazenta.
Zamazenta. He's still going on this.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
never going to get this.
It's a
It's a lamppost with a settee as far we've got.
A lamppost with a settee. Okay.
tortoise.
It's a bit more popular than a tortoise.
Turtle.
Who's distinguishing
How
the
is
popularity
more
level?
popular?
It's a more
clue.
likable animal than a turtle. Like
That's
more...
an objective thing.
No. Like it would be
Subjective.
It would be more widely liked if you asked people what their favourite animal was.
Is as well Zamazenta the literally more wide one?
Yeah.
A dog.
Yeah, okay.
Close.
A wolf.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a giant wolf
It's a giant wolf.
that's got a lamppost for a head.
It's not far off, but like it's got something attached to its head.
A settee.
What are the recent Pokemon games?
Sword and shield.
Okay.
So it's got a sword on its head.
Not quite.
Is it a unicorn?
No.
Is it unicorn wolf?
No.
Has it got a shield on its head?
Yes,
Yeah.
it fucking does. It's a wolf with a shield for a face.
The look on Brad's face, I think, sums up what modern Pokemon has become. That look says it all.
Yeah.
Just end with this as the camera zooms closer in.
Just fade to black as Brad's mind leaves the room.